words. Instead of drawing it, let's show it. So this is my teammate, right? Bill Walton, tie guy, Ganon Baker, right here. This is my teammate's, right, defender. This is the goal. LeBron James with a good hairline. Close up, baby. Close up. All right. So imagine the player here. Players here, their imaginary defender is on their hip. So one of the ways a point guard or a ball handler comes off the ball screen is they got to get their defender, right? Let's say my dog is my defender, right? So I got to get my defender even or below the screen. Now I can go off on attack, right? I've moved him. And so as I'm coming off, the way to give the ball handler reads is this. You got a hard show, right? A hard show. The solution to a hard show is you attack the outside leg. You have a separated show. And the solution for a separated show is you split it. You have a soft show, right? And the way to beat a soft show is you try to attack the defender's outside right leg. And if you can't, you bounce off and you open up. Then you make a play. You have a jam where the screener's defender gets right behind the screener, doesn't allow them to roll. If they jam, that means your defender is going under. So they're saying, look, you can shoot that, but we don't believe you can shoot. And so the solution is when you go here, then come right back. It's called a cup dribble, where you put your hand on the side of the ball, right? And you come here and you cup it, Stephen Marbury, Chauncey Billups, Damian Lillard, if he doesn't shoot, all right, you can beat him like that. Or you can square Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, right? And if you're really good, you just try to tighten. That sometimes doesn't work, but that's enough. On a jam. Obviously, they can switch. So you come off, and when you switch, you do two things. You can hook it pass back to the lift guy. Now you got a mismatch. This big can slip. So as soon as they switch, as soon as you stop, this guy slips, and it's a quick bounce pocket pass. You could come back out, really clear it out 1-4 flat, or you could give a touch to your pro slot, which is the opposite wing, pass, get it back. Now you've created a closeout. You can blitz, and on a blitz, you back that thing up quickly and advance it, hit middle, back it up, opposite corner flashes, hit middle, back it up, the big kind of pops to the elbow, rolls to the elbow, hit middle. Back it up, and then try to attack the weakest defender, which is usually the outside, the first trap guy. And the last solution you'll see, again, most teams now switch ball screens or ice ball screen, which means my defender, who's guarding me, comes right here, right? So my defender, these shoes, are guarding me. The screener's defender goes right here. And so now they've kind of cornered you. And so on an ice, you dribble down, and then you got like 11 to 12 options. They're in my pro curriculum. On another ice, the big flips the screen. See that? And so you go from here to here and snake it. As they flip the screen, you can also attack. So, number one, to give cerebral, right? To give cerebral decisions to your guard, okay? You have to guard them. You have to guard the screener. So again, to give decisions to this guy, what I just did, Now, as a coach, this could be an actual player, or this could be a chair. Now, as a coach, I'm giving hard show. He's got to make the read. I'm giving soft show. He's got to make the read. I'm giving separated show. He's got to make the read. I'm giving ice coverage. He's got to make the read. I'm giving drop coverage. That's one we didn't cover, but drop is another. He's going to read. I'm calling blitz. He's got to give the read. Then I might call switch. He's got to give the read. Separated. So whatever defensive coverage that kid is going to see in the game, you give. If you're guarding the ball handler, guard him like this. Make him reject a little bit. Guard him like this. Go under. Guard him like this. Go over. Switch. Blitz. Ice it. So again, to me, it's very simple. As a young coach, I know sometimes it's hard. Whatever the defense gives you in the game, you take that same defense in a 1-on-0, 2-on-0, and you give it in practice. So as a big, if I hard show, he can slip. As a big, if I soft show, well, it depends on the guard. The guard is low, big pops high. The guard is high, big pops low. On a jam, really there's nothing he can do except continue to try to fight and leverage or spin off of me, right? On an ice, he pops, he rolls. So again, it's explained a lot more slower and clear in our curriculum, but great question. I hope I gave you the right answer.